Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Well, today we are going to be having an Nsfas Q&A where basically I'll be sharing and answering your questions regarding Nsfas application or any other questions related to Nsfas. So without wasting any time, if you're new here, I'm Palisa Kikane and I do all things reaction videos, how I make money online and all things, everything, baby. Let me start first by reading out the requirements needed for you to apply. So you're gonna need a copy of your ID or a birth certificate. You're gonna need a copy of your parent's ID or your guardian's ID. If it is a smart card, both sides needs to be visible. And then persons living with disability should complete a disability form that you can find on the Nsfas website. And then also those who are regarded as vulnerable children should also complete the form. Go Nsfas website, of which only social workers need to complete. It is only completed by social workers. So that's it. That's it. Sounds easy, right? So let's first go to your questions and then I'll basically answer where I can. I have not received any payments for my study fees for this year, and the year is almost over. Khohlwa. Like, guys, with Nsfas, I do not mean to scare you or anything, but it's a matter of like, somewhere somehow it's tiring being an NSFAS student. Like, it's very much tiring. It gets to a point where you even ask yourself, why did they even have to accept my application if this is how they're gonna treat me? But also, if you're a first timer, I do not mean to scare you. It's just that it's a few people, and a few people are being helped, got NSFAS, and then a few people are not being helped, got NSFAS. So you'll never know until you try. And do not be scared. Apply for those bursaries, including this one. Yeah, NSFAS. When our application closing, NSFAS applications are closing on the 31st of January 2023. So it's like October, November, December, and then January applications are closing. So you really have a lot of time. Do not be in a hurry to finish that application like same day and all that, because you are going to make mistakes, and then NSFAS takes forever to allow you to rectify your mistakes. So take your time. If there's something you do not understand, make sure you get information about it, so that when you upload those documents or when you fill in some spaces, then you know that you are for sure correct, and then your application won't have problems that way. Oh, do I need a bank account? Yes, you do need a bank account, because all your monies will be transferred through your bank account. So you better open that bank account. Can I replace a guardianship letter with an affidavit? No, guys, you cannot. One thing about NSFAS, maybe a guardianship letter, they literally mean always a guardianship letter. They do not need an affidavit stating what, oh, I don't have parents. Like, no, then who's your guardian? Right? You need to go and get that guardian letter type of a thing, and then it's only available through the courts. I just wanted to ask if it's true that NSFAS beneficiaries need to create new account. Yes, you need to create a new account on like the new website. I think they did maintenance and all that thing, so you need to create another new account, but does not mean that account your application no longer exists. It's just that you just need to make another account. Do my documents have to be certified? Yes, your documents need to be certified. My field of study is not available. What should I do? um I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. See, like, I could say but I think you should just wait a little bit longer. That's what I'm saying, guys. Do not be in a hurry. Sometimes, if you are going to use NSFAS, patience is what you need to have starting from now, because you are going to need patience with like a lot of things. So you need to be as patient as patient as you can be. So patience should be the number one thing on your mind. So if your field of study is not available, I think you should wait. Probably the system is still slow, and then they're still trying to add something. But then remember, you still have 4 months to do all of that shit. You still have 4 months to do everything. So I'll suggest that, you know what, keep keep checking your portal, and then probably someday you will find your field of study. May you please explain the guardianship document? So guys, the guardianship document is basically a document that you can find or your court. So it just proves ukuthi the person in question is your legal guardian, right? So the court needs to issue that letter, and then you have to go and submit it, or the Nsfas application thingy portal, or yeah. So you need to go to court, make sure that the court issue that letter stating that, yeah, this person is the legal guardian of you. So it's a long process, but it's really worth it. So if you really have to get a guardian letter, then proceed, go ahead and get a guardian letter. Can I complete my Nsfas without submitting my parents' document? Guys, I don't know, but people are afraid of submitting their parents' IDs. I mean, technically, if you value do not qualify for Nsfas, look for other bursaries, because you are going to have a problem. They'll probably reject you, and then it's not going to be nice. So if by any circumstances or by any reason Vele, you do not have parents, I'll suggest also, if they are deceased, then upload their their certificate for both your mom and your dad. And then if there's somebody ohlala naye, I'll suggest you go and request that guardianship letter or that guardianship document, so that you make things easier for you, you know. Yeah, so it will really depend why you cannot submit your parents' documents. And remember, if they are at home, it's okay, take your time. You still literally have 4 months for you to apply. So don't be in a hurry, don't be in a hurry, like, just take your time, because chances are they're probably gonna answer those applications as soon as the closing date um deadline is closed. So just take your time, go home, or let them send the documents to you. Do not be in a hurry, because that will literally mess up your application. I don't have parents or guardians. What documents can I submit? Who are you staying with? Uhlala nobani? Udlala le mang o sena di-parents, o sena di-guardians. So I would suggest ukuthi, probably if you do not depend, like you are just like a single person. Because guys, as much as we feel like, okay, some people have parents, some people got guardians and stuff like that, there are literally people who have no one. As bizarre as that may sound, but literally there are people who are like, I'm a one man one J, like I got nobody. So I think you can submit your documents, and then if possible, probably write an affidavit stating why you do not have parents or guardians. Annual gross salary or an annual net salary. I think Nsfas said gross, ne? Yeah, I think you should write a gross salary, and remember, do not put the R, because it won't recognize that R. So just put 900.00, and also avoid cents, don't put cents. I accepted the laptop application. Okay, that's good. When I receive the book allowance, if not, how can I reverse it? Babes, what are you thinking? Applying for a laptop ka Nsfas. Now, I'm not sure which institution you are going to be attending at. So some institution do allow you to reverse that application as soon as you could, right? But then if then it's late, they've already ordered those laptops, then it's almost impossible for you to reverse that. So check if your institution do allow the reverse, or if they don't, then I'm so sorry, because that 5.2, it's gone. It's literally gone. You'll have to wait for another year. What do I write on my annual gross income if my parents are unemployed? You write zero, because obviously they ain't working, so you just write zero. I use my mom's surname and not my dad's. Will my application still be accepted? Yes, your application will still be accepted. It's okay. Like, they do not really care if your surname matches your mom and your dad's, because probably 80% or rather 60% of people are using their mom's surname. So upload your dad's document, upload your mom's document, and then everything else will sort itself out. So it's really no big deal. It's not a deal breaker or something that will make your application to be rejected. I forgot to upload some documents. How do I re-upload them? If you've already submitted your application, it's literally impossible for you to re-upload those documents. But one thing that's good about Nsfas is they'll contact you as soon as they reach your application, right? And then an agent from Nsfas will contact you like, hey Bunny, please do make sure that you upload your dad's say ID, if you know that's the missing documents you're talking about. And then within 5 days they'll contact you. Don't worry about that. They'll most definitely contact you, and then they will reopen your application for you to re-upload those documents. I hope I'm making sense, right? Yeah. If you're in grade 12, are you currently studying? I saw a lot of people asking me this question. I'm like, no, you're not studying. Because when they say, are you currently studying? And then if you say yes, they will probably mention universities and TVET colleges of which you are not part of, right? You're still in matric. So, no. Maybe are you currently studying? You just say, no, you ain't studying. Because that application, yeah, yes, is for university students and TVET students. So, when I try to register an account, it says authentication required. Oh no, it will probably be because Department of Home Affairs hasn't really authenticated your ID, so it's still in the process of being uh maybe like verified with the Department of Home Affairs. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, but usually it doesn't take long, so don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Shame. So guys, that is our end of our Q&A. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do make sure that you hit the subscribe button and leave some love in the comments down below. If you have any questions, you can comment those questions, and then I'll probably come back with a part 2. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please enjoy your day. Bye.